beginning, God made male and female. He said over in Genesis 1 and 27, so God created man in his own image, and God created him, male and female, he created them. And then he said over in the 28th verse, he said, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and every living thing. All right, I got another chapter I want to go to right now. I want to move on down the line because I want to make this thing work the way God. I want to go over in 1 Corinthians, and then I want to go over in the 7th chapter. All right. And it says over in the 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, he said, now concerning the things whereby I wrote unto me, it is not good for a man to touch a woman, nevertheless to avoid of fornication, let every man have his own wife. Let every man have his own female wife. Let every man have his own female wife. And let every woman have her own husband, male husband. Now, see, you got to be specific about this thing because God is a God of order, and if you be out of order from the beginning, you'll be out of order in the ending, And so he said he made male and female. He told them to be fruitful and multiply and replenish, subdue this world. And he said over this chapter, let every man have his own wife and every woman have her own husband. So in other words, he didn't say let a woman have her lesbian. He didn't say let a man have his homosexual. He didn't say let a man have his own transvestite in his Bible, but he said let every man have his own wife. It didn't say neighbor's wife. It didn't say cousin's wife. It said let every man have his own wife. You know, like a man got his own car, you know, a man buys his own car, you know, same thing. Let every man have his own wife and every woman have her own husband. You know, in 8 states they said gays can get married. But we just read over in Genesis 1:27 in the beginning that he created male and female, and he told them to be fruitful and multiply and replenish and subdue this world, male and female. Now, so in other words, America, they trying to go in Supreme Court and trying to change God's law, and he said if you broke one of the laws, that you broke them all. Hello here. That if you broke one of the commandments, you broke them all. So in other words, I let people know that God made, it was Adam and Eve in the garden. In the beginning, it was Adam and Eve. It wasn't Adam and Steve. It wasn't Eve and Eve. It wasn't Rosie O'Donnell and Ellen. But in the beginning, it was Adam and Eve. And so we want to let America know America is being cursed because of their sin. All right, we want to go over in Isaiah. We want to go over in Isaiah 59. Now, this is what Isaiah the prophet said. He said, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that he cannot save, neither his rated. Between you and your God and your sin have hid his face. Say, your sins have hid God's face. Ain't that something? All right, y'all. And he said over in the 3rd verse, for your hands is defiled with blood, and your fingers with your iniquities, and you have spoken lies with your tongue, and have multiple births. All right, we're gonna go over Psalms 1 now. In other words, we want to hit this thing the way it needs to be hit. You know, these people, you know, we sitting here going along with these people gay sin, and the Bible said in the beginning that he made male and female. See, God, I mean, you know, he ain't slack like man is, and the devil, he ain't slack either. You better get saved. I got another chapter I want. While I'm over here, I'm gonna go on to 2nd Chronicles, the 7th chapter right quick, and read over in here right quick. 2nd Chronicles. While I'm over here, might as well read. 7th chapter, 14th verse. The Bible said, "If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways." See, America, you need to turn from your wicked ways. See, God, he angry with your wicked ways. In other words, he said, not only that, he said over in Hebrews, the 9th chapter, that the wicked shall be turned into hell. So you need to come out of your wicked lifestyle, people. You need to come out. All right, we're going to go to Psalms 1 now. 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of discomfort, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And guess what he do in that word? And of the Lord, and he meditate day and night. He don't just meditate in the day about it. He do this thing day and night. You know, it ain't no little thing. That's a big thing. We do this thing day and night. All right? And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of living water. And guess what? Yes, sir. That bringeth forth his fruit in his season, and his leaf shall not wither, and whatsoever that he do shall do what? Prosper.
Prosper.
Whatever he shall do shall prosper. But listen to this now. This is the flip side of that thing.
Yes, sir.
He said, but the ungodly is not so. So you tell me the same thing don't apply to the ungodly? That's what the Bible said. It said, but the ungodly is not so, like the shaft which the wind driveth away. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners, nor the congregation of righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. But the way of the ungodly shall perish. See, I meditate. The Bible says you meditate in this word day and night. He said, in other words, I'm in the law of the Lord. So in other words, we finna go over the Romans 12th chapter now.